Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 12th and final episode of ORESUKI no wa Omae dake. And yeah, this is final episode, you know. I feel like there's a lot to wrap up in this show, so I don't know how well this episode will do it, but I guess I'll find out. So let's just get into it. 3, 2, 1, play. And everything is now playing. A week, okay. Well, that's good, right? Can't close something that people like, right? You know, unless a vocal minority complains about it, in which case, yeah, you can do that. Somebody was glancing at you. Did you notice that? Because I did. The one I love is Oresuki no wa ... It's all about them hoes. Well, that was certainly interesting translation there. Well, whatever. Yeah, that's your opinion. I just don't like watching this stuff. What was that reaction? Oh. You are freaking me out. At least try. Yeah, something like that. Oh, wow. Yes. Damn it. I'm sorry, that just... that was too much for me. Focus. 100 spares, Jesus Christ. Really? I could have swore you have a lot of free time. Okay. You argue with that? Doesn't look like it. Gotta do something about those hoes, you know. And no, that will not stop with that because it just comes to my mind every time I see the name. It will never not be funny. Important question, I guess. I kind of figured he'd say that. Oh. It probably is. Oh, well, that could lead to an interesting discussion then. Oh, really? That's a bit surprising. Okay. Okay. Why? Yeah, talking to myself while looking at you. Yeah. Those are some interesting conditions for that. Uh, well, I mean, your move. Like, what do you do about this? Do you want her or not? Gonna fight for that lady or just not? That's really what you gotta decide. Okay. 'Cause he does, yeah, he does have to decide which one he likes, so. Yeah, I can't blame you for that or anything. Uh, but this is just kind of sudden, but there's nothing really wrong with what you're saying. So I'm sure there's more to it. Like, I mean, you could tell that she's forcing herself. I mean, all right. What about this talk? How will this go? You could say that. I mean, his sort of not really girlfriend sort of not really broke up with him, so. uh, okay. Really don't know who to trust in this show. Just everyone's always flip flopping around. I can't tell what's real and what's an act anymore, so I'll just roll with it. Are we all? Well, things are not looking well for Joro right now. That's all you can do. Do what you gotta do. Uh, and somebody drops out on this. Okay. I can't follow the show. There's just too many webs and connections and stuff. Just of what, who knows what, who believes what, who just, yeah. Like I said, I'm just gonna roll with it. Is it? I mean, he's not wrong, but Pansy was always the main love interest, right? It really depends what you want out of life. Do you want a harem that never will go that far, or do you want a proper girlfriend? Depends on what you want out of life. Well, yeah. I think somebody wants to say something. Well, things happening. uh, That's, I don't know. Yeah, this whole episode has basically just been people saying, Joro, do what you gotta do. It's like, it's been the main theme. Yes. What is he really trying to push you to do? I'm seeing a flashback to things I saw 3 minutes ago. I don't think that's true. You are the protagonists. Of course. You've always been the one she cared about the most. That should be obvious if nothing else is. In her own way. What do you want to do, Joro? Of course. Goes without saying. I mean, he's honestly as he needs to be. It doesn't sound like a coincidence with your tone of voice. Just why? Is that her name? Is that a problem? Wow, this is cute. I'm making you literally do nothing. I know, right? Supportive background characters there. Yes, be the creep you were always meant to be. But what is his usual self? He's always been kind of, you know, that split personality sort of thing going on. Yeah, that's Joro for you. That is the true Joro. Tsundere. That was so Tsundere. Textbook Tsundere. It's like this girl. I will take this beverage. I mean, Omae, it says it's sweet right there. She's pretty great, considering how much I hated her at first. So props to that, I guess. But it's all about going to finals, going to nationals, you know, all that sort of stuff. Give me a pansy pack. I insist. Yeah, what could be more important than your best friends? Hoes, of course. More baseball stuff. Well said. We're gonna win that baseball game. That's not a bad way to put it, actually. uh, you got something to say to Pansy, huh? Wow, just right out with it. No, no build up at all. Just okay. At least he told her. Son is not as important as me. Shush, don't interrupt, we're doing this. Yeah, I mean, do we have to? Is that... Yep. And now Jodo has arrived. I mean, yeah, and it's been a while, so now we can save you from a hose. Fair enough. That's a look. Jodo, what's going on? Why did you interrupt my love confession? Yeah, I'm kind of doing a thing here, you know? Yeah, we probably shouldn't do this in the library. But yeah, of course, they're them. Yeah, and her opinion is the one that kind of matters, guys. Just saying. uh, yeah, you know. Yes. Punishment game, huh? Okay. What will punishment do to affect that? Oh, yeah, I guess that works. I guess that works. We don't have much time left, honestly. That bothered him. Well, you didn't ask. Yeah, because you're kind of a nuisance, you know, so. You did agree. You're not the kind of guy that would go back on his word, are you? Because he wants the girl, and so do you. It's the problem. Man, they're so triggered right now. I love it. Yeah, it's not allowed. Jodo's on fire. Oh, and then the music starts. Fair and square challenge. I bet you do. What are we doing exactly? Okay. Oh, so it's just straight up a vote? Really? I mean, we know, you know, Ram and Rams is gonna go too. Yeah, probably would be. Okay. So that's all that really matters. You don't have faith in the hose. Yeah, hook, line, and sinker. Of course. Yeah, I figured. That's our scumbag protagonist too. Who did he betray? He's always been for himself, you know. Oh? Logic? Oh, you're gonna give it... I feel like somebody's gonna give it to Hose that's not supposed to. Hopefully not more than one, though. That could be bad. But, yeah, this was... Hopefully they don't all do it. That'd be a big problem. Oh, come on. Don't be that way. Damn. I knew at least one would, but, oh, man. They did not appreciate that, I guess. Well, I don't know what we do now. That's bad. Well, we're screwed. What's plan B, Jodo? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I guess he didn't really account for that. Because, yeah, I mean, getting those two together would mean they don't have a chance, so I guess it does make sense when you think about it like that. But, guess I haven't done a confessed properly before. Here we go. Just rapid fire multiple confessions by his harem. Well, damn, that's a lot to take. Yeah, not the best timing. Oh. Well, I guess our friendship's broken. They are. Are you sure about that? Because things aren't looking great for you. You do that. But this is the last episode. What do you mean? Okay, well. That was the 12th and supposedly final episode of ORESUKI no wa Omae Dakakayo. And I'll double check, yeah, 12 is the final episode. Although it does seem to be some sort of sequel thing listed here. Like an OVA, so I guess that's what it's talking about. Oratachi no game set. So, alright, there you go. Anyway, yeah, that was the final episode of this at least. So, man, what's there to say about this episode? Well, I mean, it was mostly just about Jodo kind of coming to terms with the fact that he does want Pansy, you know? He doesn't want Sun-chan or the hose to take her. He wants to pursue her himself. Like, that was kind of the main thing of the episode. You know, everyone just kind of being like, you gotta do what you gotta do, boy. So, get her done. You know, go do it. So, you know, I feel like we were just kind of going through that a lot. We had our silly little girl over here, you know, like 3 minutes 26 seconds or so, she had that amazing little animation thing of hers. So, I don't know, she's just such a weirdo. Suppose doesn't have a lot of free time, but she could have fooled me. So, yeah, the big problem was, you know, Pansy and Sun kind of getting together, sort of, supposedly here. But of course that was never gonna last, you know, that was just kind of meant to affect things, you know. Let's see. Yeah, there's a lot of time just spent on him just deciding to do what he's got to do. You know, realizing what people mean and stuff. We even had, what did he say her name was? It was, it said something, this word was said around here. Anyway, yeah, Sasanka, like just a weird name. But anyway, she was just full-blown tsundere over there, giving him a sweet beverage and blushing, and yeah, great little scene. I don't know how important it was to the grand scheme of things, but it was great. So, I mean, it was important because it did, yeah, push him to be himself. So, yeah, I guess I shouldn't say that. It was important. Because, yeah, as far as the kind of, you know, because a big part of the show in general has been Joro kind of trying to put on a nice guy protagonist sort of persona to get the ladies, you know? And Hose is like a natural at that, you know? Like he's a natural, typical anime, you know, protagonist. Like that's kind of been his thing. So you can't really compete with him on that front. So the best thing Joro can do is just be Joro, you know? So it seems kind of obvious when you say it like that, but that is really what it comes down to. So, and I'm pretty sure Pansy said that she liked the real Joro, like way back in episode 1 or 2 or whatever. Like she said that, so yeah, it's pretty obvious that's what he should do if he wants to get anywhere there. And yeah, then we had the library scene where Hose made his move. You know, no build-up or anything. He was just like, hey, I like you, be my girlfriend. So, and you know, of course he's got his backup there to help push that. So, and then, yeah, Joro made his appearance. He was like, stop. Like, I have a better idea. You know, I like Pansy. So, yeah, how about we just make a duel, you know? And there's a punishment for the person that loses. They gotta stay away from Pansy. And you already agreed to it. No going back. So, what is a duel, you ask? Well, I got these hair clip thingies, and I'm gonna give them to one of each of the characters, and then they'll give it to whoever wants to be with, who they want to be with Pansy, and that person will win. But we're not gonna do that right now. No, because it's like an even 6, it could be a tie, who knows? So we'll try to tie in the baseball thing into this to make it more exciting, more dramatic, and that's how we'll do it, you know? And he agreed to it. Then Jiro's just in the background being like, muhahaha. Oh, according to Keikaku, he's totally doesn't realize how much I've tilted this into my favor. I am a dastardly schemer, and I have won. And then the girls with the barrettes or whatever you call that, they were like, oh, so can we just like do it now? It's like, oh, sure, why not? Not all of you though, because we can't decide this now. So just yeah. So if you want to give them to me now, right now, that's cool. All right, then I just walk over to Hose, like, here you go. Then he's back there just wondering why. Why would you do this to me? I thought you were on my side. I feel so betrayed. But it makes sense, though. You know, why would the girls that are other potential love interests for him, why would they help him get with another girl? That really doesn't make any sense. So I'm actually kind of surprised I didn't see that coming. Like, I knew at least one would give it up because I figured there had to be some way to make it more, you know, close, more exciting. And they just expect them all to do it, though. Like, I thought maybe 1, maybe 2 at the most. But no, all 3 are like, oh, here you go, Hose. You know? But yeah, when Hose are there, you gotta give it to him. So I guess it doesn't make sense to a degree. But anyway, yeah, Joro, his hopes and dreams are kind of dashed there. But I'm sure things will work out regardless. You know? So I do want to go back to one part real quick. Because, yeah, I like how the music just started. Yeah, that's what he said. I'm saying that I won't let you have Sumireko Sanshokuin. I didn't quite read that in time when I first played, but I figured it would be important because it happened like right before the the music started playing. So, but yeah, I mean, I more or less assume that's what he said, so it's fine. Finsey clearly appreciated that. But basically a full-on declaration of war. And, you know, this whole thing kind of just ended their friendship, you know, Jodo and Hose, you know. So that was the episode, you know. Not too conclusive because, you know, we haven't finished our little duel here. But if there's no VA to settle that, then fine. Fair enough. I guess I'll accept that. But, yeah, the point is that it's not a full conclusion just yet. So, you know. But anyway, that's enough about the episode itself. So I guess I should explain my thoughts on the series as a whole. So this series, I mean, episode 1 was a pretty big surprise for me because I went in blind. I did not read the synopsis. I did not know anything about where it would go. I just knew some people were looking forward to this, you know, that's all I really knew about it. So, yeah, so all the little unique aspects to it and little twisty things were surprises. Like the girls, you know, confessing that they love someone else, you know, to Jodo on the bench and slowly building up that bench-related trauma, which is still my favorite part of the show, was the running joke with the bench. I love that. I can't describe how much I love that joke. It never fell flat for me. Every time they brought it up in any capacity, it was great. So that was definitely the most memorable thing about the show. And just how, like, scummy a lot of them came across at certain points of the show. You know? Like confessing to someone that you love their best friend and asking them to help you with it after like going on a date with them. That's pretty messed up, no matter how you look at it. But, you know, over time, even characters that did kind of come across scummy initially, most of them became, you know, varying degrees of likable after a while. And then you have characters like the blue-haired and pink-haired girl who, you know, I was so eager to meet them for so long because I saw them in the opening, and then I finally got into the show and I just strongly dislike them because of their behavior. That was a thing. So yeah, definitely episode full of, you know, subverted expectations, I guess would be the best way to describe it. But just, yeah, it's a very unique show. You know, our main character kind of actively trying to be that sort of harem protagonist, or not necessarily a harem protagonist, just any kind of protagonist that, you know, gets, you know, the girls. So, but, you know, harem is the ideal, of course. Like, he did have that one mental image of them all around him. Like, you probably know the one I'm talking about. That was quite memorable. But, you know, kind of struggling, you know? And because he puts on the persona to kind of do that, and then they're all after his son, and then he has to try to fix that, you know, his dastardly scheme of, well, I'll just date the loser, you know, because son can't get them both. So, and whatever one's left has got to feel indebted to me for helping them. So that works, even though that didn't quite go exactly as planned, you know, because that had its own reveals about Sun not being a great guy and all that. Just the show, it was a roller coaster of emotions of a show, you know, different characters feeling different ways about each other and shifting around and pretending to be something they're not and then revealing that they're actually this way. It's a very chaotic show. It was sometimes hard to keep track of things at certain points, like if you missed one line, suddenly a scene was a bit confusing. But I would say my thoughts on the show are overall positive, you know. I definitely had more than my fair share of frustrations with various bits here and there and characters and scenes, but I'd say overall, if I had to say whether I liked it or disliked it, I'd say I liked the show. You know, I'm glad I watched it. But man, the show might have had a bit more melodrama, too much for my liking. But, you know, overall, the show was fine. I don't know if I have much more to say on the show beyond that. But, I mean, I'll probably react to the OVA, you know? Maybe, you know, you'll have to remind me when it comes out, and maybe I will, maybe I won't. We'll see how I feel at the time. Like, when does it even come out? It says just, status not yet aired, not available. Yeah, that doesn't tell me anything. Like, not at all, but, yeah. So, that's the end of that, so feel free to let me know what you think about the show, you know, down in the comment section. That's kind of what it's for. So, and you can also let me know how, you know, how annoyed you got of all of my laughing at the hose name, you know, because I'm sure people are very upset about that. So, you know, you can say that as well. So, yeah, that's the end. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.